Yeah. Yeah. I'm honored to be here. I'm happy to be here. I think December 19th is going to be crazy though. I think the center's going to be like buzzing, just crazy energy in that room. I think it's going to be really good. So now, remember, I took a year out of the game to refresh because I was just piling on more and more baggage. I just feel fresh. I feel rejuvenated. It wasn't like I took the year out in vain. I had a purpose and now I'm just living. No, you look fresh. I feel good, man. I feel good. I've been training hard. I'm close to the weight that I need to be at for the fight. I feel good. He's done me a favor. Walking around bulky and heavy. I feel quick. I feel amazing. So I'm looking forward to the fight. That's why I'm just vibing on it. I think he is a smart operator. I think he's managed to put a good team around him to help him achieve his wildest dreams. I think he's a smart young man. So I don't want to focus on it being like about Jake. Oh, Jake's small, so that makes me confident. Jake's this, so that makes me confident. I'm just focused on myself. I'm confident in myself.
2 weeks out from Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua in the air. Already feels like it's buzzing with electricity.
All right, come at it.
Coaches aren't meant to understand that you're tired. Coaches aren't meant to understand that you have emotions. Coaches are just supposed to look at you like you're a machine, and they just want results. I may be tired, but I just got to bite down on my gum shield because if I can perform to an elite level when I'm tired, imagine what I can do when I'm at rest and when I've got energy. I've been through them days where I'm looking for sympathy and you just don't get it. It's well, but you don't get it. I always knew there could be the most talented fighter out there, especially in our industry. If they can't sell tickets, they can't put bombs on seats, they'll never showcase their skills to the world, no matter how good they are. And that's why I say you have to have marketability and you have to have ability. And when you bring those two worlds together, it's a recipe for success.
AJ isn't treating this like some YouTuber cameo. He's training like a man who wants to slam the door shut on all the jokes before they're even told. He looks locked in, zero smiles, full Heavyweight destruction mode. Like this is the quickest payday he'll ever earn. To show up, throw a right hand, and clock out early.
So I say I don't think Jake's crazy. He's a realist. He's a logical man, and he wants to fight. He wants to fight good fight. I looked at it and said, "Wow, this is a great opportunity to showcase myself to the whole world." And God willing, my prayers are answered, and I get the job done, and I hurt Jake in spectacular fashion, like get a victory. And Jake called me, Darren. You called me. You didn't call my team. Jake called me. I said, "Okay, no problem, no problem."
Easy money.
Not easy money. We'll see. I'll let you know December 19th, December 20th.
But here's where the plot twist sneaks in. Jake Paul is over there acting like he's rewriting boxing history, rolling with that wild confidence that says he actually belongs in the same ring as a former unified champion. And whether we like it or not, that self-belief is his secret weapon.
Necessarily fair to AJ. I just know that I have the power and the timing. It's the shots that you don't see coming that knock people out. And I'm a tricky knockout artist that people don't give me enough credit for. I've won knockout of the year. So he has to be careful. And I do have the timing, the speed, and the tricks up my sleeve to be able to hit a shot on this guy that he doesn't see coming.
He really thinks he can ruin AJ's night, mess up the script, and turn this easy money mission into the most expensive problem Anthony Joshua has ever tried to punch away.
It's watching his Dubois fight, watching the Ruiz fight, even watching the Usyk fight. And when you look at it, he's lost to guys who are smaller than him. I think it's his, it's his weakness. His kryptonite is the faster guys who don't get hit by his big punches. He's definitely a bit chinny. He's durable. He gets back up. He knows how to fight when he's hurt, and he's still dangerous when he's hurt. But I do see holes where I can land big shots.
Rolling out of all the excitement around, Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Happening this month, Amir Khan steps in with a far more serious warning, stressing that this fight isn't just entertainment, it's a genuine risk. He argues that Jake's team, especially promoter Nikisa, might be pushing him into a situation that could seriously harm him.
Jake Paul, because he wants him dead, I think. That's what it comes down to. Me and JB had a meeting with Nikisa and he was giving big ones, which I did not understand. He's not really like, come on. But like, he really wants to see his own friend that he calls my childhood friend hurt. That is wrong, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He's chasing the money. So he's just gone straight to the money and put my man in the firing line against a heavyweight champion who can hurt him and literally cause him problems in the future.
It feels like they're chasing a huge payday over his long-term safety. Khan highlights that a heavyweight like Joshua can deliver real damage, the kind that lasts. And unlike seasoned pros who have spent years conditioning their bodies to absorb punishment, Jake comes from a completely different background. Khan firmly believes boxing must be respected because one clean punch from AJ, the kind that knocked out Nanu, could end more than just Jake's boxing ambitions.
Look, if AJ hits him with a shot like he hit Ngannou and knocked him clean out, I mean, even Ngannou would knock Jake Paul out. But that just shows, like, but you can't mess with the sport. Boxing, you can't mess with boxing. Oh, boxing is a sport that you have to respect. You're always at one punch away from getting hurt, and something bad's gonna happen one day, and they're gonna regret it. They're gonna say, "Oh, why did we take that fight?" It's not like they need the money. And if I was AJ, and so a YouTuber come to me, who's tiny, who's smaller than me, and weaker than me, and has no experience at all, you think I'm gonna say no to him?
While he admits some YouTubers like Slim have shown real talent, he warns that this matchup crosses into dangerous territory where one mistake could lead to a regrettable outcome for everyone involved, including the sport itself. Khan's message is clear. The excitement around crossover boxing can't overshadow the real dangers that come with stepping into the ring with an elite heavyweight. It's a reminder that boxing is not a game of views and viral clips. It's a sport where one wrong punch can change everything.
Ends this YouTube boxing, because in a way, someone is going to get hurt badly, and this could be the fight that someone gets hurt so bad that they will never ever get sanctioned to ever fight again. You know what I mean? But it's true though, innit, bro? Like, honestly, like, the sport is tough, man. And it's hurt and damaged a lot of people that have been boxers, and these are people that are used to taking punches and punishment.
Continuing from Amir Khan's cautious perspective, the TalkSport discussion expands the same theme with a more analytical lens, emphasizing both the financial and competitive dynamics of the upcoming matchup. Liam Smith reacts with excitement at the spectacle of Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua, suggesting that for fans of AJ, this fight represents a straightforward, financially rewarding opportunity after years of facing elite opponents.
He's actually helping a lot of female fighters and women boxing as well by putting his promotion on. So I respect him massively. But if Anthony Joshua was to lose to Jake Paul, it would be the biggest upset, travesty, whatever you want to call it in boxing history. So he has to look past Jake Paul.
Well, let's hear from Anthony talking to the media in Miami. One of the questions that was put to him was about his lengthy stint outside of the ring.
So I took 12 months out of the game, realigned my vision board, and consolidated a lot of things, trimmed down my team, and I said I need 12 months to do that. So I took 12 months out of the game, and from September 21st, if you think about it back then, to now, December, that's 3 months. So most people take about 8 to 12 weeks to prepare for a fight. So this was like a preparation for a fight, basically.
The panel also notes that Joshua has publicly confirmed a 245 pounds fighting weight consistent with his most agile and effective performances, and that he has recently removed distractions by changing trainers and moving his preparation away from London. While there is respect for Paul's promotional success and his contribution to women's Boxing, the analysts agree that their boxing levels remain worlds apart. They argue that if Joshua were to lose, it would be one of the most shocking upsets in the sport's history, a result that would raise major questions about his future ambitions as he aims to return to world title contention.
Going to be at 225.
245.
245.
245.
But again, there's no rehydration.
No rehydration clause. 245. That was the last time that he boxed Alexander Usyk, which was back in, 2022? I believe he weighed 245. He was in training camp anyway. He was going to be fighting on the undercard of this fight on Saturday night with Devin Haney. He was going to be fighting on that undercard, 22nd. So he's in shape. His weight's down anyway. So making 245 actually.
He has to be that.
Yeah, but that's his best weight anyway, Anthony Joshua. That's where he's more athletic. He's got more movement and whatnot. And no disrespect to Jake Paul here. You go without looking past Jake Paul, but he could look.
Conversation then shifts toward deeper concerns about risk and reputation. Talk Sports analysts warned that Joshua's management changes, training camp restructuring, and psychological resets are all part of a long-term rebuild following tough setbacks. But none of that should realistically be required for Jake Paul. The pressure, they argue, is entirely on Joshua to deliver a fast, decisive finish, as anything less will damage public perception and fuel suspicions of a staged outcome. Meanwhile, Paul's willingness to declare that he is ready to die in there is recognized as promotional bravado, but also as a reminder that boxing remains a dangerous sport for newcomers stepping into heavyweight power, with all eyes on AJ to make a statement similar to what he did against. The panel concludes that this event carries reputational stakes for the sport itself, and that only a clean early knockout will silence doubts and keep boxing's credibility intact.
Sort of statements about I'm ready to die in there and I'm going to bash you up and stomp all over you give you any cause for concern about the sport?
He's a YouTuber, isn't he? So they want them views. His life's been about views, and taking this fight with Joshua is views for him. So even if he loses in first round, he can always say I've been in with Joshua. Yeah. So he's at a win-win. It's Anthony Joshua what's under pressure. He's got to knock him out fast.